Fine. Line number 3 of the token maybe it is not properly formatted. No, it is correct. I just come here. This is correct. That's correct. So once again copy and paste. Just give me 1 second. What else is? It is not properly formatted. Let me check the token. Access token. Is this what I'm looking for here? Router. Let me check the middleware. Access token. Seems to be correct. And let me see if it is going to the middleware. So I can just come here and I can just come in and do console.log. Save it and see this. And try to send it again. And I open this. It's not going to the middleware itself. It is not sending even the request. It is not even sending the request. Why is it not sending the request? Oh, this is a problem. What is the problem? This new line is causing the problem. What is the problem? Okay, invalid new line character. I come this point and I do delete. Okay, this is good. Now, cancel this and send this. Okay. No token provided. Token is provided. Is it not provided? It is saying no token provided. Access token. Let me see the request now. So request came here, header is there, and access token is provided. So it is correct. If token is not provided, I can print console.log. Import, it should be request.header. Oh, did I set request.headers? Headers? Okay, let me see. Log. Headers, sorry. Let me print the token and let me send it again. I come here and call this API again. It is saying no. Oh, I have to restart the problem. Restart that. Come to my Postman. Something which is good. If you restart, you don't have to sign in again. So admin as the user ID is sent to you. You see? No, headers is correct, Vishal. He's correct. Now I'm going to show you the admin again. So you get the user ID as admin. Now you didn't send the user ID. Middleware created this user ID for you and then send it across. And if I send it for somebody else, suppose I create a new user, I have to do sign up for him. So I do a sign up for a user called as Anshul. Okay, his user ID is Anshul and his password is 123456. Okay, I come here and create this and this user get created. Then I come here and sign in as that user. Once I sign in as this user, I copy the access token And I create a new request on get, and this time I send this token. I want to create a new request. I don't want to copy this. I come here and do users. And here in the header, I have something called as x-axis token. And here I save the x-axis token. This is the token I got from Anshul Yadav. Not from, this is the token. This is the token, which is ending at 48. If you look at this token, it is ending at 48. So this is the token I got from Anshul Yadav. And if I just send it, I say require admin role, which means if you don't send an admin, this API will not accept. Okay? Does that make sense? Which of the two middleware did this hit? Did it hit at the token verify token, or did it hit at the is admin token? It is the result of hitting the is admin. Once it hit the is admin, it was saying that this is a bad user. I don't want him to give access to this. Verify token went through without a problem, but it was the is admin token, is admin middleware, which caused the problem. Okay, so that's all the things I wanted to discuss in today's class. Let me check the time. We are almost on time. I'm going to push the changes. Sir, can you show is admin once? I can show it. This is admin. It's a very simple function. What happens is once the verify token comes, it will add the user ID in the request body. And then you can take the request body's user ID and check it across with the admin value. Okay, you can find that guy and see if he is admin. Line 23 once. Does that make sense? Like, Ekta? Hello, Ekta? Does this code make sense? Let me remove this. Yes, okay. Line 23. It is saying that whatever is the ID of the token contains an ID. If you remember the controller of for sign-in, let me go to the controller for sign-in. Here in sign-in controller, there is something called as ID. And this ID contains the ID of the user for which this token is generated. It is like your badge. On the employee badge, you have employee name or employee number. Similarly, the user ID is saved as the ID. Then you can do, actually I will prefer this to be user ID, but it's okay if it is ID, that's also okay. I don't like this. Let me think about it. Okay, I'll just save it as ID. Ideally, it should be user ID. User ID. Save it like this. And then in my middleware, I'm going to use user ID. So basically, whatever is the user ID you decoded from the token, save it in the body of the response request. And when the request move forward through that pipeline, that user ID can be accessed along the way. Does that make sense, Karan? This value can be used by other middlewares or the controller. For example, my controller has returned the request, and the request that it returned to me was actually containing the user ID. User ID was admin. So this is the request that I sent, and it got returned. Okay, Karan? Karan? Can you confirm once? Yes, okay. So that's all I wanted to discuss. I'm going to push the changes onto added JWD token. Validation. I'll write it added auth validation middle where domain storage Okay, so that's it for today's class. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. And if you have any doubt, you can reach out to me, or you can reach out to your mentors in the doubt session. Okay. In the next class, which is tomorrow, we are going to go over the user creation part of it. How do you create how do you do the user, how do you do the what is it called? User activity. How do you do the user activity in your model? How do you get all the users? How do you find a particular user? How do you update a particular user? All those things we'll do tomorrow. See you in the next class. By then, have a good day. Thanks. Yeah. Thank you. Good night. Good night, everyone.